Guys, guess who's the new Batman? Ben Affleck! Oh my god, this is so crazy! Wait, I have to review a movie. Oh yeah.
What is that?
Alright guys, welcome to MaffmanJones Movie Reviews. I'm John Maffio, and today's featured film is the newest horror sensation, You're Next. It may appear, in hindsight, that You're Next is a simple movie with a simple horror premise where a rich family goes up to an estate to have a private reunion together, and there's killers on the loose wearing animal masks. But it's much deeper and complex than that. I really can't discuss all that much about the actual plot, or I'll give away something, much like with Cabin in the Woods, but Cabin in the Woods was much more supernatural. This one is very simple and grounded and realistic, but this film, by horror standards, took me by surprise because I expected, basically, a family gets axed by a bunch of crazy killers with animal masks, and I wouldn't have minded that because I like a good old-fashioned horror film. But this movie takes a satirical route, and it makes fun of the fact that it could be like that, but it's actually not. And it makes a lot of references to horror movies in the past. Ones that were gleaming examples to me were The Shining at one moment, also Scream, and then maybe Friday the 13th if you want to talk about the forested nature of the film. Now, before I get more in depth with Your Next, I have to tell you guys where I'm coming from here. Imagine you're being chased by a clown, and you're trying to run away from that clown. You're not going to take it on full impact. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to go in circles here without actually getting to the actual core of the lollipop. I can't tell you guys about this movie because then I'll ruin it. Because this movie has so many cool twists and surprises, and it's so much fun. It's actually not that scary. It is a horror movie. It has its suspenseful and mysterious moments, but it's also funny. It's surprising. And it's a great crowd pleaser. If you see this movie, see it with a crowd. The acting for the most part was fine. Nobody was terrible, but you could say that a couple actors were being a little over the top with their performances. Although I must speak of the Ripley of the show here, Sharni Vinson. She was in Step Up 3, and she is really hot. But she's also a badass in this film, and I won't say why, obviously. Let's just say right out the gate that she's a girl and you might not expect to have experience in martial arts and self-defense. The family in this film, much like with families in real life, is dysfunctional, and everybody is always arguing, everybody has sides to their story, and nobody can get along. Never. But what's incredible about these members of the family is that they are all moronic. The directors, and I'm sure the screenwriters, knew this though, and they basically take play with the audience, and they play with the expectations here, because they know that they're idiots, we know that they're idiots, and it's a lot of fun, surprising moments from this. And it's just so satisfying because there's so many moments that pay off in a great way. And there's one moment with an axe, and I won't say anything else, that I was waiting the whole time. I was waiting for like the last 40 minutes of the movie. What's going to happen with this axe? What's going to happen with this axe? And finally, something happens with the axe, and I was like, oh my god! Without getting into it, pull out. Thank you. Your Next is a very fun horror movie with great surprises that you won't expect. It has a badass main protagonist, and you might end up being very surprised, seriously, at a movie like this. Just don't expect it to be that scary, because it's not scary. It's not. If you're expecting a straight-up horror movie that's going to give you nightmares, then you're going to be very disappointed. Even though the idea of people coming into your house and killing you is scary, it's not like that. If you're looking for something that's going to be scary, wait till September, Friday the 13th, Insidious Chapter 2. That's for you. Speaking from a horror perspective, Your Next is a 4 out of 5 stars. It's a darn good movie. Darn. And now you guys have the speaking floor. What did you think of Your Next? Did you like it? Were you surprised? Or did you just flat out get turned off by it, by how different it was? Comment section below, tell me. If you enjoyed my review, please subscribe to my channel and check out Facebook, Twitter, and We Live Film links in the info box. I'm John Maffio, aka MaffmanJones, and You're Next. No, I'm not going to kill you, but, you know, somebody else might. See ya.